Hi everyone, Pam here from Creative Homescaping. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to bring you a haul of items I bought at Walmart and Target for spring. Some are craft items and some are home decor items. So let's get started. First, I found this bunch of roses. They're very pretty. They're kind of an off-white color with a little tinge of yellow in the center. And there are actually 7 of them in this bouquet. And as you can see, the price is $3 for this whole bunch. And I'm actually going to split them up and use them in a table setting that I'll show you in another video. I also found these hydrangea stems, and these are also $3 a piece. And they look very realistic. They're kind of a green color, which I thought would work well for both St. Patrick's Day and just general spring. And I got 2 of those. And then I got this reindeer moss, preserved reindeer moss. It was also around $3. And I'm going to use it to put in between the flowers if I need to in the arrangement. And then I got some craft items. I got some paint brushes. A pack was 97 cents. And then I also got a small bottle of white chalk paint and some brown wax that I'm going to use in another project that you'll see in a little bit. I got a couple spools of this ribbon. It looks sort of like burlap, and I'm planning on using some burlap in my decor for St. Patrick's Day in spring. So I wanted to have some narrow ribbon that would go with it for a few things that you'll see when I do my tablescapes. So I think that's it for the Walmart haul, and we'll move on to Target now. So now we'll move on to the Target items. And I actually went to 2 Targets, one a little farther from my house and one closer to my house. And the reason I did that is the one closest to my house gets picked over a lot, so there often are not the items there that you might find in other stores. So I'm going to start with the ones that were from the store that was farthest from my house. So the first thing I found was from the Target Dollar Spot. It's this wooden shamrock, and it is grooved. It's real wood real wood veneer over MDF type of board. And I'm actually going to use this along with that paint I showed you earlier to make some decor for St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to be kind of muted. And then after I found these at the one store, I did find some in another store that were similar to the hearts that they had out at Valentine's Day with the red and white striping, only the ones for these shamrocks had natural green and white stripes. But I will show you that DIY in another video. And then I found this cute sign. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it in my laundry room because the color doesn't go, but one of my daughters likes this color, and she's getting ready to finish college, and if she finds a place to live, I thought I might be able to give this to her if she has a little laundry area. But in the interim, I may keep it in my laundry room just so I have a reference, and it has all of the symbols on it that tell you what the symbols on the tags on your clothing mean, and I thought it would be a good reference point. I wish they had it in colors that match my room, but they do not. But what they did have was a little wall decor sign. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you how much these things are. So the shamrock was $3. I don't know if you can see that. And the laundry sign was also $3. And then I did find a sign that does match the colors in my laundry room, which are yellow and white. And it says, "So fresh and clean." And this one was also $3. Then they were starting to put out some of their Easter things at this Target. And so I picked up a couple bags of these peanut butter M&Ms. These go like crazy in my house. These were 2 for $6, so I got 2 of those. And then going back to the Dollar Spot items, I found this caddy in yellow. I had actually seen someone haul this in white, but the yellow does go with my laundry room, and I didn't find the white one. And I need to do some reorganizing in my laundry room cabinets, so I thought this would be perfect. And it's metal, and this was $5. Sorry about that noise. So that's what I had from the first Target. And now we'll move on to the items from the second Target. Okay, so these next items were from the Target that is actually closest to my house. And I'll start off with the items that I found in the Dollar Spot or the Bullseye's Playground. And then I'll move into some other items I found in the seasonal decor area of my store. So the first thing I found was this Easter sign. I actually had not seen this at the other Target. They had other signs like hello and relax, but they did not have this Easter sign. So I was very surprised to find this at my Target because they're often really picked over, but they looked like they had just set out all their Easter things. And this little sign was $3. And then I found these bunnies. And there's one that is sitting up more with its front legs extended. There you can kind of see a little better. And they have gold in their ears. And then this one is lying down more. And they have the same DPCI number. This is really small on this tag. I'm going to try to get it as close as I can to the camera. I don't know if you can see that in case you want to look for it, but I got both the sitting down one and the lying down one and the one that's sitting up more. And those were also in the Dollar Spot. And then, oh, I was so excited to find these. I had seen someone show these in a Shop With Me video, and I was sure my Target would not have them, or if they had them, they would only have one or two of them. And so when I found them, I was very excited. And you will see why in a minute. Okay, so they're these little bowls. They're actually not that little. I don't know if they say how much they hold, but they're candy bowls, and there's a pink one and a lavender one and an aqua one. And they also had them in kind of a pretty spring green color, but I don't have a lot of green in my decor, although I did get those green hydrangeas. These go with things that I have more in my home, and I really like these colors a lot better. So I did pick up actually a few of these in each color. I was just so excited to have them. I am planning on using them in a table setting, so I'll show that to you in another video. But you can see the aqua on the Easter sign goes really well with this aqua on this bowl. Okay, so when I went to the back of the store, I know I shouldn't be getting this, but sorry, I have an itch on my nose. They were having their Valentine's Day candy 70% off. And so I found some I thought would actually still work into spring. And I have some apothecary jars that I often set these out in. Or maybe I'll set them out in some of these candy dish bowls, but we'll see. But they had this pack of York peppermint patties. And they are heart-shaped, but the colors on the wrappers are a dark pink, a silver, and a light pink. And there's about 24 pieces in here, and this rang up at $1.07. And this also rang up at $1.07. These are some Reese's peanut butter hearts. And it doesn't say how many are in here. Let me look. There's about 18 pieces in this bag. So I think that was a pretty good deal for that. So I'm going to set those out because the pink colors should still go with the pink I'm going to have out here for Easter, and the candy should last. Yeah, it doesn't expire until October, so we will definitely eat that before then. Okay, and here are my last items. And I kind of have an obsession with these little things, and I'll show them to you in a minute. But every season, Target brings out these little birds, and they're only $5 a piece. And it is really hard for me to find all of them normally. Usually I can find one here, one there. One time I had to go to 3 different Targets to find all the different ones they had. And so this time, like I said, I think they had just been putting out their decor. And I don't know if there's another color, but I found 3 of them. They're these little birds. I just love these birds. I don't know why. They have the cutest little faces. So there they are. So there's a yellow one that has polka dots on it. See that? And they come with little name tags with the year and then their names. So this yellow one is named Daisy, appropriately, since there's a daisy on the top. And she has a little pink pom-pom necklace. And then there's this pink one that has sprinkles on her, and she has pearls on her wings, and then the bow tie. And her name is Tulip, and you can see her wing sort of looks like a tulip shape. And then there's a boy. I'm assuming it's a boy. It is more of a bluish color, but that doesn't mean it has to be a boy. It has a little tan and white gingham cap, and then these little window pane check pants on. And this one has also pearls on the wing. I guess they all have pearls on the wing. And this one's name is Poppy. So I'm not quite sure why it's named Poppy. I haven't really seen a poppy this color, but I love these little things. And I was so happy that I found them all in one store. The first Target I went to, the one that's farther from my house, did not have these out yet. So I was really, really, really excited to see them. I don't know why. They just have the cutest little faces that look like hearts. And they have them pretty much for every season and holiday. So I have some from last year, and I will put them on my mantles, or I'll put them on the table. It just depends on how I want to decorate. I switch things up. But they started carrying these in the fall, about 2 falls ago. And I don't know, I'm going to end up with a huge box of them at some point. I'm going to have to stop collecting them. But this is my last item, and I was just so excited to find them. So thank you all for tuning in today. If you like to see these hauls, if you like to see tablescaping, DIY crafts, home organization, and cleaning type videos, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you for joining in today. Once again, Pam here from Creative Homescaping. Bye-bye.